Hello friends, welcome to Biloxi, Mississippi. Very cool town with a historical lighthouse. I love lighthouses. Welcome to the Biloxi Lighthouse. Built in 1848, it's cast iron. One family took care of it for a very long time, from 1866 to 1929. It's a long time. It was a father, mother, and a daughter. Let's go up and check it out. $5 to go up. You can buy your ticket across the street. This is the guy that started it all back in 1699. So long ago. Pierre Lemeon, Seigneur de Bibière. I can't not say that word very good. That was his name. Impressive building. Impressive building. Wow. This seems very Mississippi to me. Like tall ceilings, big fireplace, magnolia. Like a fine gentleman would be seated here smoking a cigar, looking out over the beautiful Gulf of Mexico in this lighthouse. I need one of those. So cool, they have this bracelet for $5. I don't think you get to keep it, but maybe you do. That lets you into the lighthouse, and they close in 10 minutes. So I'm gonna go back in there and check it out. They have a pretty cool gift shop in there. So definitely gonna wander through. All the way to the top. Down is weird, it's like a weird illusion. Cool. There's the lamp. Beautiful. It is really incredible up here in this lighthouse. It's very hot though. There's an air conditioner, but it's not on. And just a hatch here in the floor where the person attending the light would have access. It's wild to think that this was somebody's view every day for so long. Like 60 some years. Close to. Lighthouse keepers had an interesting way of it. I'm fascinated by this. Wow. This has lasted through a lot of hurricanes. A lot of people have toured this exact lighthouse. Biloxi's pretty cool. Time to go back down. I notice on the walls here they are brick. So the entire thing is not cast iron, but the stairway and the structure supports, I believe, are. Biloxi Lighthouse, very cool. And it gets cooler, friends. I have an opportunity to get my lighthouse passport book stamped in that gift shop. So let's go do it. It's a double whammy, friends. We not only get the lighthouse passport book stamp, but the national parks passport book stamp too. I cannot wait. So we have the passport book stamps here, what they look like, and then lighthouse stamps here. Huh. Quite a few lighthouses in this book so far. I'm going to continue right here next to Cape Lookout. Right here in the National Parks Passport book, we find the section where we belong here in Mississippi. And we'll just go right here. Good times in this book. I love the National Parks Passport book. It's only $10. You can buy it at all the locations, well, not all the locations, but many of the locations where you can get it stamped. And in this particular place, you can buy the Lighthouse Passport book. The United States Lighthouse Society puts it out, and it is $16. This is pretty cool. It's a guide to all the United States lighthouses. It's $10. Looks like this. All those locations. Here's the gift shop. Pretty cool earrings. Lighthouse art and art of all sorts. Candles.
Outside.
It's not just the gift shop here in the visitor center. It is this Tommy Munro Gallery as well. Let's check it out. A whole lot of lighthouses.
Although officially retired.
This is pretty cool. Fred Hayes was a local guy from Biloxi that went to the moon. And here on display is a moon rock. Actual sample returned from Apollo 14 astronauts. Very cool. Old Fred Hayes. Maybe one day in Madison County, Ohio, will be in a museum, for doing something. This is pretty neat. It talks about the history of Biloxi and the Air Force Base that's here and the military presence, the history of the sailing industry, the shrimping industry, and the cool lighthouse. Some very interesting information here about the lighthouse that we just toured. It's weathered 20 hurricanes. The most damaging was Katrina back in 2005. It took quite a while to get the damage repaired from that, but it was mainly electrical damage and broke out some of the windows, blew a door off in the heavy winds. The day after the hurricane, the city put an American flag hanging from the top of the lighthouse. It stayed there until the restoration was complete. Visitor Center has a whole bunch of pamphlets for the taking. And here in the lobby, they have some other shirts and overflow from the gift shop that we toured earlier. Oh, it's a pretty neat wreath. That lighthouse has been in service for 176 years. Wow. Well, it looks like I'm a day early for the Lighthouse Festival. I wonder what that would have been like. I have to make my way back here to this part of the country next year around this time. The Biloxi Visitor Center was really cool. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Very informational. The people were very kind as well. It's convenient that the Lighthouse Passport and the National Parks Passport book can be stamped there at the same time. I love it. Thanks for joining me today, friends, at the Biloxi Lighthouse and the Visitor Center. It's a very nice stop here in southern Mississippi. Beautiful place. I'm glad you joined me today, friends, and I will see you in the next video. 176 years. Such a long time.